everyone! So today is the last day of our all about book writing. Next week we're going to transition and start learning how to write opinions, what we think and feel. So for our last mentor text for all about books, I decided to read one about plants. Since we have seeds growing over there, although they haven't grown at all yet, they're still under the dirt. But we're going to read a sunflower life cycle so that we can learn what we think's going to happen. Now, I didn't plant sunflowers because sunflowers get very, very large and they're hard to plant inside, but all plants follow a similar life cycle, so we can read about sunflowers to learn what's going to happen with our plants. And we can pay attention to the facts that this book gives us. Remember, this is a non-fiction book. The author wrote it to give us information about sunflower's life cycle. All right, so chapter 1, all about plants. Look at this beautiful field of bright sunflowers. This book will tell you all about them. So this is our introduction to the topic. The author introduced us to learning about sunflowers. Sunflowers are plants. So is everything in this garden. Plants are living things, but they do not move around like animals. Plants stay in one place and grow. And you can see there's a picture, and then there's a caption. A caption describes what's happening in the picture. So this caption says, "A hummingbird visits a sunflower." Some plants have flowers. Some plants have vegetables or fruits. Both animals and people depend on plants for food. So here are two pictures, and underneath the pictures, there's more captions to tell us what's happening. This is a butterfly drinks nectar. A child eats watermelon, which is a fruit. There are millions of kinds of plants in the world. Do you know what makes them all alike? And then from there, these pictures have labels. This is a tree, a watermelon, a pansy, grass, wheat, cactus, sunflower. They all begin as tiny seeds, which we saw in our video when we planted them. Let's take a look at the life cycle of a sunflower to see how a plant grows. Chapter 2, Seed to Flower. That's the title of this chapter. These are sunflower seeds. They get planted in the spring. Why? They need warmth and rain to grow into flowers. Do you remember how we talked about at the beginning of the month that the saying that's famous for April is April showers bring May flowers? One reason we plant in April is because it rains a lot. The flowers need a lot of rain to grow. Rainwater wets the ground. It softens the seed until it bursts open. Then up grows a baby sunflower with roots, a stem, and little green leaves. And here is a little sunflower, and they've labeled their picture so that we know what they're referring to. It says plant parts. These are the leaves. This is the stem. And these are the roots under the ground. The plant gets bigger and bigger. It grows a big bud at the top of its stem. Do you know what that bud will become? And there's a label or caption. This is a flower bud, and it's going to turn into the flower. Very good. The answer is a bright yellow flower. One by one, the petals open. Soon the sunflower will be in full bloom. So you see how the petals open just one by one a little bit, and then they open, but there's still some laid down. It takes a sunflower many days to open up all the way. That's what the caption says. Chapter 3, Flower to Seed. Ta-da! About 2 months after a seed was planted, the sunflower is all grown up. It's now in full bloom. A few days later, the sunflower begins to make a sugary liquid called nectar. Buzz, buzz! Bees stop by for a sweet drink. It says a bee sucks up nectar. That's what's happening in this picture. Sunflowers also make a sticky dust called pollen. When bees fly from flower to flower, they spread the dust around. This causes the sunflowers to make new seeds. In fall, sunflowers shrivel up and start to die. They drop their seeds, which slide into the ground. The seeds stay buried until spring, then they grow into new sunflowers. So this is in the summer what they look like. And it says pollen grains look like this up close. And then this is in the fall when it starts getting colder. The center of a sunflower is packed with hundreds of seeds. You can actually see a bird that's going there to eat the seeds from the sunflower. Life cycle review. Can you remember the 4 main parts of a sunflower's life cycle? Take a look. A sunflower's life cycle lasts about 4 months. So first, in the spring, a sunflower seed is planted in the ground. A sunflower seed bursts open and a little plant grows. A sunflower opens all of its bright petals and blooms. A shriveling sunflower drops its seeds so that new plants can grow in the spring. Chapter 4, Super Sunflowers. Sunflowers grow all over. Some grow in gardens and fields. Others grow on special sunflower farms like this. There are many uses for sunflowers. Oil from sunflowers is used for cooking. You can also eat the seeds. Crunch, crunch, crunch. This is sunflower oil and sunflower seeds. You can even pick sunflowers and give them to someone you love. Beautiful. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed learning about the sunflower life cycle. We're going to follow along with our plants and see how they grow and change as time goes on. And this was a really good all-about book, non-fiction, so that we can learn about a topic. It included pictures, it included labels, it included captions, and it included lots of interesting information. All right, folks, I can't wait to read your books. Bye!